To Order 154. Mr. Speaker, Order 154 is clear that despite Order 153, I haven't raised anything under Order 153. I am within Standing Order 1526, which is mandatory to the Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I make my case. Thank you. To Order 154. Mr. Speaker, Order 154 is clear that despite Order 153, I haven't raised anything under Order.
Still waiting to hear your challenge.
Mr. Speaker,
it's not sufficient to say a challenge.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, to make my earlier on, I tried to draw your attention. Mr. Speaker, I made this challenge because number one, Mr. Speaker, I did not believe that the number as presented to you from those who voted for the yes or the ayes were up to the number presented to you, Mr. Speaker. And also, I was drawing your attention to Article 111 of the 1992 Constitution. And Mr. Speaker, I read Article 111. The Vice President or a minister or a deputy minister who is not a member of Parliament shall be entitled to participate in the proceedings of Parliament and shall not be accorded the privilege of all members of Parliament except entitlement to vote. Mr. Speaker, the time we were taking the vote, the Ashanti Regional Minister is seated there. He's still here. Mr. Speaker, the Works and Housing Minister is still seated here. He has no right to vote. That's my basis for my challenge, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Order 153 and Order 152 and Order 154 must all be read together. Because Order 154 says that despite Order 153, the Speaker, if in the opinion of the Speaker, the Speaker may, if in the opinion of the Speaker, a division has been unnecessarily claimed, a decision has been unnecessarily claimed, take the vote of the House by calling upon the members who support or who oppose the decision of the Speaker to rise and be counted, upon which the Speaker shall declare the decision of the House or direct that a division be held. Mr. Speaker, if you read Order 153, it deals with division and says the Speaker shall direct that the lobbies be cleared in the case of a division. The division bell shall be rung for 1 minute. The Speaker shall invite the leadership of the majority, minority, or independent caucuses to appoint 2 tellers each to observe the division process. After a lapse of 5 minutes, the Speaker shall announce the names of division clerks and the tellers. So 153 deals with the procedure for division. Is that okay? And 154 says that in spite of the fact that there is a procedure for division, Speaker can also say that a division has been unnecessarily claimed. That's 154. And if the Speaker takes if the speaker takes a position that a division has been unnecessarily claimed, the procedure is that he would ask one side only to rise up and be counted. Just one side. He can say that because you are not many and you are just 69, it is easier to count you. So you should rise up and then he will count you. When he counts you, he can direct and declare the decision of the House. That is what 154 says. That's what 154 says. So I therefore call on Mr. Speaker. I therefore call on Mr. Speaker to rule that a division has been unnecessarily claimed. And on the basis of a ruling that a division has been unnecessarily claimed, to proceed to count one side and then declare the decision of the House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable members, Minority Leader, yes.
Yes, I think I mentioned it to you before.
Speaker, with respect, the Honourable Member for Tolon invoked Order 152 and was very clear in his application. The Order 153 that provides for procedure on division anticipates that possibly the 151 that was initially invoked, which gives rise for a head count, could be wrong. It is a reason why there's a whole procedure provided for under 153, which talks about clearing the lobbies, which talks about the leaders providing tellers. Mr. Speaker, in the first instance, it is the clerks who have done the accounting, not independently verified by anybody, and they have brought the figures to you. The member has challenged it, and that is why the second stage step allows for agents, that those who are saying no, those who are saying yes, will have an opportunity to validate the counting process. Mr. Speaker, for the majority leader to immediately invoke 154, to say that 154 says, despite 153, Speaker may. Mr. Speaker, that provision there must not be construed in a manner to negate the mandatory obligation under 1526. No, it is saying where the number, if you read 153, 11 and 12, it says that if a member states that he voted in error and that his vote was counted wrongly, the member may request that the vote be corrected or counted before the speaker declares the result. 11, where the member numbers in a division are equal, the motion shall be considered lost. Now, Mr. Speaker, if you read these together, it is rather dealing with a situation where a declaration is made under 153 and the speaker would want to exercise a discretion where a member is unnecessarily making a claim under division, because it anticipates that a member may not be satisfied and may be taking certain steps to make a certain application. If they now move away to refer to 152, Mr. Speaker, that is not in the contemplation of this regulation. If the intendment of Parliament was to the effect that Mr. Speaker can invoke 154 to, as it were, negate the effect of 1526, Mr. Speaker, the Parliament would have said so. It did not say that despite order 1526, Mr. Speaker, in his opinion, may consider a division unnecessarily claim. No. 154 does not make reference at all to 1526. Mr. Speaker, that provision does not make reference to it at all. If the lawmakers had intended the 154 to have effect on 1526, it would have said so in clear language. Mr. Speaker, what has not been written or said is not meant to be added to the whole lot for interpretation. What 154 contemplates is the 153. That is why it mentions 153 without more. Nobody should attempt to lead Mr. Speaker astray. There is a huge temptation. There's a huge temptation. Earlier, the majority leader said Honorable Habib did not. He did not challenge. So he didn't hear. Now he moves away. He moves away to now invoke 154. The 154 is contemplating 153. Mr. Speaker, I would not want us to further delay this. 1526 is mandatory, and I'll conclude on it. It says where a member rises to challenge the results of the head count, the speaker shall call for a division. I don't know why the super majority is afraid. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? If you have your numbers and you believe in your numbers, let's go into division. If you believe in your numbers, let's go into division.
Honorable Minority Leader. Honorable Minority Leader, you have made your point. The Honorable Habib mentioned a particular member. I just want to know whether the member was present when the head count was being taken. Please, I want to know from the member, please. It's not from any of you. Is a member present? Please, I want to hear from the member. Yes, honorable member.
No, come here. Come and use this one. Come and use this one.
Honorable member, yes.
Okay, you come and use it. Man, so just speak straight.
Mr. Speaker, respectfully, during the head count, myself and the Honorable Minister for Works and Housing, we were both outside the chamber. We were not counted during the head count. Thank you very much.
You work them out. What of this what was it?
Yes, honorable members. Honorable members, it's my view that the division has been unnecessarily honorable member. Honorable members, The division has been unnecessarily claimed. Honorable members, please resume your seats. Honorable members, the motion has accordingly been adopted. This Honorable House has accordingly approved the nomination of Justice Paul Bafubone as Chief Justice of the Republic in accordance with Article 114, Clause 1 of the 1992 Constitution, respectively. I want to take this opportunity to, on behalf of the House, congratulate the nominee on his approval by Parliament. I urge the nominee to take all what has happened right up from the day of the nomination up to his approval, I should say prior approval by Parliament, into consideration in his tenure of office. Once again, congratulations. Yes, please, First Deputy Speaker.
Right Honorable Speaker, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. I rise to thank the committee sincerely, particularly those who were present and vetted the nominee. I also want to thank the House, particularly those who were on their feet to be counted in favor of the adoption of the report of the committee. Thank you very much. God richly bless you.
Honorable members, honorable members, honorable members, please, I have a statement. It is actually what we call corrigentum. On 10th November 2025, I had the pleasure and honor of receiving a delegation from the Queen Mother's Foundation, led by their president, the Queen Mother of Kayira in the Offensu traditional area, Nana Amma Sewa Bonsu. Their well-intentioned visit afforded us the opportunity of discussing some proposed constitutional amendments, ways of empowering chiefs and queen mothers to protect the environment, stop illegal mining, and facilitate development. However, in communicating their visit to Parliament, I inadvertently referred to Nana Amma Sewa Bonsu as the president of the Queen Mothers Association and Queen Mother of Ofinso. I wish to apologize to the Ofinso Traditional Council and the Queen Mothers Association of Ghana for the regrettable error. Let me reiterate that Nana Amma Sewa Bonsu is the president of the Queen Mothers Foundation and not president of the Queen Mothers Association. She is also the Queen Mother of Kayira and not Queen Mother of Ofinso. As a chief myself, I appreciate and respect traditional protocols and will be the last person to disregard the authority vested in our chiefs and queen mothers. I always welcome every opportunity to meet traditional authorities to discuss ways of exalting their roles in governance and in making them the fulcrum of development in the country, particularly in their jurisdictions. With all humility, I say Kafra Kuse to our revered kings and chiefs, queens and queen mothers of the Ofinso traditional area. I thank you for your listenership. Honorable members, we will take one item and then take a short suspension before we come to the main item of today. On the order paper, for some time now, and it is as item 13 on the order paper, the Ghana Scholarships Authority Bill 2025 is now got to the third reading. I have not received any request for us to be taken to a second consideration stage. So I want us to take it now before we go on the suspension. Yes, Honorable Habib.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, just to remind you that we had agreed that motion 15 on page 4 of today's order paper be taken. Mr. Speaker, I understand that.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, if you could permit me to move the motion now before the minister responsible for education will do the scholarship authority bill. Mr. Speaker, I'll be very snappy on my motion. It has been there for very long.
Please, I'll have to then suspend for 5 minutes. The House is sitting is accordingly suspended for 5 minutes.
see my people for just 2 minutes.
Yo.